25 minutes before 10 o'clock. Beautiful looking Wednesday out there. And if you are looking for a job opportunity, or you have a job, a business, and you're looking for a great employee, looking for talent, in other words, CareerSource is the place to go for both of you. Laura Byrnes educates us about what CareerSource does. She's with CareerSource Citrus, Levy, Marion, and today she's brought a handsome young man in the studio to talk to us about what he does. He is Ryan Herman. So Laura Byrnes and Ryan Herman, good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Doing very well, thank you.
Pretty good. Last time we saw each other, we said it was at the Student Media Awards thing.
Right, at Westport.
Yeah. It was crowded for the kids.
Sure.
The younger kids.
Yes.
And the high school kids it got a little bit leaner.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's always such a treat to participate in that and see that energy and enthusiasm and the talent. It just gets better and better.
And you and Joe, you said you picked the...
We judged and we submitted, and when we turned in our ballots, or we said, there's your best of show, and we said, this is it, and in fact, we didn't pick the best of show eventually, but that was...
But that was yours. So you nominated it.
I was very, very adamant that it would be best of show, and it was.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good to see that. So that's is that what you do, Ryan? You make films? You make videos?
That's a small part of what we do. Just one of many pieces. We do everything from video production. We've even flown drone, done a little bit of everything.
What was fun then?
Fly drone.
Oh, you fly drones?
Cool.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the Live Oak international footage recently by chance? We did all the footage and video production.
Oh, that was you? Oh, I love that. You know, Robin, we were talking about a wedding. Was your mom went to?
Yeah, my mom's friend went to a wedding in at Lake Harris 2 weekends ago, and all of a sudden there were nobody else could take pictures. They hired this unit to take pictures, and there were drones flying, and they were taking video. They were taking stills of the whole ceremony. Over the lake, so
the world is changing.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool what people are doing with them these days.
Amazon's going to deliver a package by Thanksgiving this year. That's what they say. That's what Kim Commando says.
Yeah.
I'm holding her to her word. When Thanksgiving gets here, if there's no packages being delivered by drone, I'm going to call Kim Commando and say, you got it wrong, Kim.
Well, that's really one of the great things about QuickTurn, because they are just using the state-of-the-art technology and innovations for delivering for their customers what they need. So I want to definitely jump into that very quickly, but if
you got some stuff first.
Yeah, I just want to say, some things. So right now today, over at our Career Center in Ocala, Closet Maid is hiring, and they have a hiring event until noon. They're looking for electrical specialists, so if you have those skills, get on over there. Tomorrow, Visiting Angels will be hiring caregivers from 10 a.m. to 1. They're looking for CNAs and H8 home health aides and CNAs. Friday, G4S Youth Services over at our Lecanto Career Center is having a hiring event. They're hiring youth care workers, and they need some RNs. So that's from 10 a.m. till 2 over at our Lecanto Center. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble saying that. Next week, Enterprise Rent-A-Car on April 27th. They have some management trainees they'd like to hire, and that's going on from 9 to 12. And Manpower's still looking for warehouse folks and shinglers, and that's on the 27th from 10 to 12. All of these hiring events are on our calendar of events. These are exclusive employer events, so if you do a filter search for employer events, you will get these, but they're also just right on the calendar.
Oh, okay.
And then reminder, the Career Exploration Day is happening on May 11th. And remember, we're partnering with Marion County Public Schools, the Public Education Foundation of Marion County, the Mid-Florida Regional Manufacturers Association, and the Ocala Marion County Chamber and Economic Partnership. Wow, that's a lot of partners, but we're putting this together so that middle school students and high school students, their parents, teachers, and counselors can know about very exciting careers in today's advanced manufacturing. So, and other targeted groups, healthcare, information technology, transportation, logistics. So please learn about that and attend that. Hire a Grad, 3rd annual, May 18th. And Manufacturing and More here in Marion County is going to take place on May 26th. These are job fairs. So definitely, If you are looking for a job, these are some great options for you. If you are an employer and you're looking for a great employee, please take advantage of these. There's no charge to participate.
No charge.
No charge.
You can't say that enough.
Cannot say that enough.
Anybody who has ever used an employment agent may have paid in the past, unless it was a state employment agent. And usually you pay, and this is a really great opportunity.
So I want to turn it over to Ryan here because Quick Turn is just so fascinating, and they've got some positions they're hiring for, and so take it away.
Well, the first thing that came to my mind, Ryan, when I don't even really know what you do yet, but I can remember in my days working in factories, I would either apply at a factory, I had no idea what I was going to be doing or what the factory made, and then there were guys who would be in the factories and they would say, I'm applying at this one down the road. They're going to be making gyroscopes for Grumman aircraft, stuff like that. And I said, well, that sounds cool. So all of a sudden, it becomes exciting to know what you're going to be working with. Kind of like in radio. Everybody in radio doesn't do on-air stuff. There's a lot of production behind the scenes and sales and obviously the other positions. But it's exciting to be part of that big picture. And I'm guessing that's going to apply here too. Am I right?
Yes, it is. It's, Quick Turn Media is an R&L Carriers company, which you may or may not know.
It's a what?
R&L Carriers company.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're owned by R&L Carriers, which is privately held and operated, a very large trucking and logistics company.
Okay.
Over 50 years old, still privately held and operated.
And that might explain your involvement with the golf, right? Weren't they one of the big sponsors?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
they were.
yes. Over at Golden Ocala Golf and Equestrian.
Right.
We were involved in setting up a VIP lounge, sponsored by Quick Turn Media, as well as doing all their marketing, video production, things like that. So anyway, we're 3 years old now. We've gone from 3 employees to 40. We just hit the 40 mark, so we're growing extremely fast.
So how did you were one of the first 3? Were you one of
No, I was not one of the first 3. I was like 11 or 12.
Oh, really?
I was in that first, year.
So what were they doing in the beginning? Were they doing like weddings and things like that? Or?
No, actually, what we started out was, the whole reason Quick Turn is around is because R&L Carriers wanted to greater strengthen the bond between them and their customers and be able to offer additional services or become sticky with their customers, be able to offer more or set themselves apart from other trucking companies. What would that be? Well, they're very, very good at web development and social media. So let's offer that as an actual service to our customers or new customers, and then, gain some freight on the other side. Plus, as we partner up with these customers and we help them grow their freight, hopefully they'll ship more freight with us and we'll build a greater relationship. So not only will we grow their business, we'll grow our freight. And we were very open.
Smart move. Yeah.
We were very open and honest with that. If we talk to any new customer and say, look, we want to grow your business because we want more freight. And it made sense. There was a synergy there.
Everybody gets it.
Everyone understands it.
And in your personal world, you must have been studying what you're doing now, and you must have been ecstatic to find that job opening.
Yeah, it was very exciting. It came through a friend. How I found out about it at all. I actually started in the QA role, so I started and set the foundation for quality assurance. How do we make sure?
Thank you for explaining what that meant. I thought question and answer. So did you grow up here? Did you grow up in Ocala?
I did not. I was born in Anchorage, Alaska. Grew up in Phoenix.
Anchorage. Wow.
Grew up in Prescott and Phoenix, Arizona.
Wow.
And then about 15 years old, moved here.
Your parents like extremes.
Yes, they've lived in the Virgin Islands and Tennessee.
Yeah, that's extremes. Yeah, Tennessee is as the extreme as you can be in the country world, right? And then Florida, Arizona, Alaska. Oh my goodness.
Virgin Islands.
Yeah,
Nice.
That sounds like they are thrill seekers. Are you a thrill seeker?
I am.
Yeah.
I love an adrenaline rush. So.
Yeah. What have you done? Jumped out of a plane?
I haven't done that yet. It's just
Don't say it like one day I'll do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
No.
Now I've gotten to fly a small plane. Brother-in-law's a pilot, so I've gotten to. That's cool. That's
oh
cool.
my goodness.
Small Cessna, so that's very exciting.
Have you done the zip gliding thing and all that stuff?
No, not yet.
Ziplining.
That's probably nothing to you though, right?
No.
That looks tame. Even I could do it, but I'd probably break it. All right, we'll be right back and get to the serious part of what we're talking about. I promise you, Laura, we'll do it.
Get to it.
It's just exciting stuff.
I know, it is
He's an exciting guy.
It's
Ryan
very-
Herman is with us today from Quick Turn Media.
Yep.
And we'll find out more about what you do and the job openings that you have, which is the primary reason. And, of course, Laura Byrnes here from CareerSource, Citrus, Levy, Marion. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. A nice day on Wednesday with sunshine and some clouds, high 78 at the coast, 84 inland. Partly cloudy Wednesday night, low 58 inland, 66 at the coast. For Thursday, a mix of sun and clouds, high 81 to 85. And on Friday, clouds and sun with a couple of showers and even a thunderstorm in the afternoon, the high 82 to 86. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
We're saving thousands with Robert Palmer.
So rule number one is always shop around. Always shop around. If you're trying to get a mortgage, if you're trying to get the best credit card, if you're looking at student loans, cell phone bills, you name it, rule number one is always shop around. Always shop around.
That's rule number one, just one more vital part of fighting back to stop being a financial zombie. Yes, you can take the mystery out of the complicated world of finances. Take charge when it comes to your money. Listen in on The Source, 96.3 FM and 1370 AM, Saturdays at 12:05.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Now, here's another bonus of having older children are more likely to engage in active play, basically built-in playmate. So-called frontier living is back in style, and subscriptions to the association's magazine called Tomahawk and Long Rifle have been increasing every quarter. What millennials like about geezers is their geezery authenticity.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Hey, I'm Gary. And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new truck.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge, undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
All right. Commercials take too long when you're having a good conversation. It's 12 minutes before 10 o'clock, and Laura Byrnes is here from CareerSource, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and her guest is Ryan Herman from Quick Turn Media, and you're the product manager.
That's correct.
So what is the product? Is it a finished video? That's the actual product?
No, there's everything from websites, e-commerce websites, videos, graphics, infographics, magazine advertorials, billboard copy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I mean, you absolutely name it. We're a full-service marketing agency. We do the whole nine yards.
Okay. So
help place radio spots.
Beyond the electronic.
Oh, yeah.
Radio spots. We could use some help with that. So, all right, let's talk about the job opportunities you have. What kind of opening? Is high tech everything, or do you need a guy who can push a broom? Because I could help with that.
We're currently looking for project managers. We have 2 open positions right now, and what that is essentially it's a bit of an account manager and a project manager all in one, because you are essentially the client ambassador. Is kind of the internal term we call it. We want you to know everything about a customer better than we could potentially ever know, and it's almost like they sent you to us to understand and provide what you need. So be able to communicate, here's the business objectives, here's the goals, here's our personality, here's how we want to portray ourselves, here's our competitors, here's the whole 9 yards.
So who's the perfect candidate for that? I mean,
we've kind of really been working on a lot of different ways to define that, because it's kind of a little difficult to simply point at someone and say that's the guy. So essentially what we've looked at is a lot of people that have a service background, in this area in the South here, Publix, people who worked at Publix in the past, not necessarily right in Publix right now, or have had experience at like Chick-fil-A's, very customer service oriented, a waiter. They understand communication, they understand relationship, they understand giving the customer what they want. And then so there's a lot of that going on that we need, as well as being understand just project manager, taskmaster, date, be able to meet milestone dates, be able to set project timelines and keep and maintain those throughout the entire project. as well as we still need someone to kind of be able to shift priorities, because you're managing a few customers, you got a few different projects, fires come up, it happens. So you need to be able to roll with that and be able to work with that.
It seems like a troubleshooter. Something you really have to be keen on as you're interviewing your prospective employees. To really be able to see, gosh, this guy would do better than that guy or girl, and from CareerSource's point of view, Laura, I mean, you guys must have to, you have to understand what he wants before you can, because your job is even worse because you got the flunky who says I can do that.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're not going to send them anyone. I'm not going to say flunky, but
No, but that's my point. My point is you have to screen.
Sure.
All the people who were absolutely not appropriate and give him the cream of the crop.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what CareerSource does, is we take a look at what the employer needs, and we are going to go through everybody to find those individuals who best match their needs. And then sometimes, and we've talked about this before, you might find someone that has 3 of the 4 KSAs or 5 of this, it's almost perfect, but maybe they just need some on-the-job training. Knowledge, skills, and abilities.
Okay.
They might just need a little bit of additional training, and maybe because technology is new, who did drone 2 years ago. So
that's true, yeah.
So we could take those candidates and we could go to Quick Turn and say, hey, you might also want to consider these folks, and if you do, you can have an on-the-job training program where we will help pay for their salary while they get up to speed for you, that sort of thing.
That's awesome.
So I mean, it's just a whole custom package.
And I may have shared this with you before, Laura, but I'm going to tell Ryan, my son, he's going to be 30 in July. He's way smarter than I ever was. And he's now working with computers up in some energy company up in Gainesville. Okay. So when he was excited about this job, when he first got it, he's been there maybe 5 or 6 years already. He's been there. He said, I don't know if I'm going to qualify because they want somebody who knows. And he told me this program, and I don't even remember what it was. And I said, Alex, you can learn anything. Just tell him that he knew all these programs, but he didn't learn that one in school, in college. So let me ask you, would that apply with you too? Could there be somebody who really fits and he's really doing well? In fact, he's advanced 5 or 6 different levels.
He's a boss now.
Yeah, he's a boss.
He's a boss and everything.
Which I'm not a boss yet. Everybody thinks I am, but I'm not. So in your case, would that happen to you? Could Laura have somebody who says, oh man, I've never flown a drone, I don't think I'd qualify. And then you could say, well, we can teach you.
Right, and that necessarily wouldn't fall into the project manager role, but absolutely. I mean, if it's someone who has an awesome attitude, has that customer service background, has some of the obviously qualifications that are needed, like having a 4-year degree and things like that, and has good service background, there's a lot of things from a web development perspective we can teach them, design perspective, things that we have as core philosophies, because not every agency is even going to be the same as far as philosophy of design or web development or the way navigation or journeys should flow on a website. I mean, all that's different depending on different agencies around different areas. So, I mean, we teach those core philosophies. We work through that process. The biggest things we need to know is that you can manage projects and keep things on time, as well as communicate well with the customer and understand their needs.
Is that the only position you have open? Or do you have
That's the only one at this very moment, but like as we talked about the rapid growth, we went from that 3 to 40.
Yeah.
We're constantly looking for, anyone from designers to developers to, traditional marketing analysts, strategists. We're always open and looking on a regular basis. We're always accepting applications because we never know how quickly we're going to need them. We've done a lot to time box our products and how much it takes to complete and facilitate them.
Right.
So as our sales guy is able to sell, and as they come in, we can easily predict and see what we're going to need, because we do have a lot of month-to-month services that'll require that regular, design work, development, updates, site changes, copy changes, video work, you name it. So there's a lot going on.
And do you have benefits?
We do have benefits. We have, health, eye, dental, 401k. Heather was on the show a while back. We have 3 exclusive employee resorts to stay at.
That's right.
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Anchorage? Where are they?
Fairbanks. No, that would be great. I'd go there. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Daytona, which is right on the beach.
That's
and
nice.
then Big Bear Lake, California.
Oh, wonderful.
What's the matter, Laura? You want to go?
Yeah, right now.
Do you know what? One of the problems that Ocala has had is getting employers to believe that they could have such a high-tech company in our community, because there was maybe this illusion that we didn't have high-tech skills or talent here. Robin's son is a perfect example of somebody who has those skills, found work in New York City.
Yeah, they courted him
Because
he's brilliant.
Because there weren't companies like yours back in those days. Okay. It's so nice. And Laura introduces us all the time to companies. I'm so glad you guys are here. You know what? Because I don't want my son to move to New York. I mean, I love New York. He loves New York too. But I mean, Gainesville's good enough. You know?
There's a lot of talent in this area, and even coming out of Gainesville, obviously for UF being right there.
Sure, yeah.
But there's a lot of people we found from Byrnes even as developers that are they're phenomenal.
Yeah,
I mean, absolutely phenomenal. You couldn't hire a better person. And then we're able to have them and join our team. And we're honored to have them, and they're right from this area. They're right from Marion County area.
That is really good. So you're happy here, and their parents are happy that they're working for you. I'm going to make a discriminatory kind of a remark, and hopefully nobody gets offended. I just think my age group probably wouldn't be a good candidate because, I like to think I'm pretty good with this computer stuff, but I bet I'm not even close to like the younger people. The younger people are like my son and Robin's son and yourself. I mean, there's just something about the way you grew up. You were exposed to all of it,
Well, the interesting part, I mean, the business owners we work with, the average age is, around 50 to 60. So, and that's who we work with is a lot of small businesses. So, I mean, a lot of the communication and understanding is there, as well as the people they're selling to, a lot of the, their customers around that age as well. So when we build a website, we want someone that's going to look at it from a user's perspective and say, this doesn't make sense. If I came to the site, I wouldn't buy this. Because it doesn't matter what we design, what we build.
That's fair to say, yeah.
And then from a tools perspective, to kind of talk about the technology side, we're only expecting, a couple tools that we provide training on, project management software, which is called Teamwork PM. It's phenomenal. It's really easy to use. If you know how to use Facebook, you're going to be able to use this tool kind of thing. You'll be able to use Office, Word, typing, those kinds of things, email, communication, pick up a phone, call. Those are some of the big primary day-to-days as far as uses of tools. So, I mean, the other than that is just looking at it from a user perspective. Does this make sense? Am I looking at this ad? It's going to be in this newspaper or it's going to be in this magazine. Does this really make sense? Does this show the intent? Does this meet the business objective?
Not always easy to determine that if you're the one doing it.
Yeah.
Because for you, it makes sense. Somebody else, it might not, right?
So I'd hate to discriminate age as far as this role because a lot of it has to do with more of just,
that was my backdoor way of getting you to say that.
And if I could, I have a great example that just illustrates that. We had a gentleman who I think would be our age, older than Ryan.
I just don't believe you're my age.
Anyway, he worked with us in our professional networking group, and we said, "Hey, you need to get a little savvy on social media." And he said, "I don't need that. Nonsense," and blah blah blah. He was resistant to it, and we subtly pushed it enough that he actually, yes, did get that knowledge and skills, and he actually works for QuickTurn now, doing social media. So
there you go.
It can happen, and you don't have to be 20 to know what you're doing with that. But also, I want to remind folks that you will find these job opportunities and how to apply on our website, on our calendar of events, and we'll get that up today so you can go and find out more about the company and how you can apply for one of these project manager positions.
Very cool. Very cool. Where do you see the company going in the next 5 years? Keep it short term.
$1 billion worldwide company.
Good for you. Yeah.
We have 770,000 R&L carriers customers that we get to market this product to and service to as a primary, but we would never turn down anyone else outside of that if it's a good fit for us and good fit for the customer. We have turned people away if we're very honest. So if it's a good fit.
Worldwide, you need multilingual.
We would need multilingual.
Do you have anybody right now, multilingual?
Yes, we do. We do have a few.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Spanish speaking, yeah.
Spanish. So you got South Florida covered and Southern California. Well, that's and I've told this to Laura, in this business, in radio, if you don't speak both languages, and you have to be able to speak it without a dialect. So you speak English without sounding Hispanic, and you got to speak Spanish without sounding Anglo or whatever they call it. Yeah, and I couldn't even tell you what that sounds like. But that's what they want in radio down there. Yeah.
Wow.
Ryan Herman, thank you for coming in. Good to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
Quick Turn Media. Do you have a website?
Yeah, it's quickturnmedia.com, KWIKTURN.
Okay.
Media.com.
KWIK?
KWIK.
Okay. Quick Turn Media.
Yep.
And Laura, what is the website again for CareerSource?
CareerSourceCLM.com.
As always, we have recorded this. This will be available on Facebook and YouTube by 2 o'clock today. Thank you to both of you.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370.